was exposed to what the hell am I saying? When I was exposed to internet at a very young age, I went to Reddit and I got scarred for life, okay? And a few years later, I'm back on Reddit and I want to take you with me on the experience. I have not been on Reddit for a very long time and I think it should be that way. I like to traumatize myself and I don't have anything else to do. So let's go. Okay, divas, let's go. What am I even doing? Let me just start. I'm just gonna stop wasting time and I'm gonna start. Wait, am I in the right one? Because weird stories, let's just type that off the bat. What is this? One person keeps writing train stories. Because what the I have an ass sniffing kink. Don't know where it came from and don't know why I'm into it, but something about it is so damn hot to me. Like after a good workout at the gym, I could just hook my face in it and say it first popped up when I was 17 and I would fantasize about it at school. I'm older now and I think it's a pheromone thing more than an ass sniffing thing. What do you think? Did a dog? What's scaring me is this is 38 minutes ago. The person's living through this right now. Are you okay? Why? Why? I'm not gonna bash you on a kink, but why? Just why? Why? Let me just do this and the one that pops up, I'm gonna do it. I fantasize about a threesome with my best friend and her boyfriend. And that is 1 day ago. No. We're gonna switch the clip. We're switching the clip, guys. This is probably gonna piss me off the whole time. If this child doesn't stop screaming, I swear to God. My dad has a secret GF and my mom has no idea. My dad is still married to my mom, but my sister, 26 female, and I, 24 female, recently found out that he has a full-on GF, not just an affair, but a real relationship. He's with her every weekend, takes her on trips, and even told her that he loves her. The part that also disgusts me is that she is 25 and my mom has no idea. She is not even older than the oldest. What the hell? This man has no chill. It's devastating. My mom gave up on everything to move to another country for him, her job, her whole life in the US, and now she works a low-paying job while he's living a double life. And the worst part is he thinks we don't know. I don't have a very close relationship with my dad and this makes it even harder, but my sister and I have already decided we're going to tell my mom. I do want her to divorce him. I know it's going to hurt, but she deserves better. She made huge sacrifices for his career and our family, and I truly believe she can get financial support through a lawyer. The house, cars, and a lot of assets are in her name. I think she'll be okay in the long run. I just want her to know she has options and she's not stuck. Men need to be in a concentration camp. I'm not even with you, man. I feel so much better like a better living. Let me search some other hashtags. I left the bathroom door open once when going to pee. I guess my cat got curious and looked into the toilet bowl as I was peeing. At an attempt to nudge him away with my foot, I ended up scaring him and he jumped right into the toilet. It ran out of bathroom covered pee water. Later that day, I saw my sister cuddling with the cat and kissing it. I've never told anyone this. Firstly, how did the cat jump into the toilet bowl when the person was sitting on it? How the hell? Oh, okay, it was a man. Oh my god, guys, I just found something that's actually freaking crazy. My cousin and I were partners for years, so this is a throwaway. Anyways, we grew up together, born only a few days apart. In fact, her mother is my father's sister. That is too close. If it's even someone far of a cousin, that this is too close. This is like literally your father's sister. Anyways, we spend weekends and holidays together, and we're almost like siblings. Because you were siblings! You were siblings! What do you mean you were almost like siblings? We played doctor and house a lot and would often see each other naked as kids. That's not bad! Why did that turn? As we got older, things changed, and when we were 12, we shared our first kiss. The context wasn't romantic. We were just talking about having never kissed anyone before, and joked about doing it and then did it. When we were 13, things progressed to fooling around. It started with a discussion about our hair. What? Why? Just why? And went on from there to various activities. We stopped when we were 15 after we were nearly caught older sister. We didn't do anything for a couple of years. We both lost our virginity to different people. I was 16, she was 17. Then at 18 we bound up single at the same time and started hanging out regularly again, and things quickly went back to the way they were, eventually accumulating in full-blown. Yeah, I cannot, cause what the we explored with each other that we never explored with other partners, used toys and materials. We were each other's first. I don't want to read. I don't want to read. This is actually crazy. Someone should call someone on them. Are they okay? I am not okay. This went on regularly, usually more than twice a week, for 3 years, and then stopped again for a while. I wound up dating a girl I met through work for 6 years, and then surprise, surprise, as soon as that was over, it was back to my cousin. 2 years later, she decided to start dating properly again, and so we stopped and haven't started anything since. At least not seriously. The most we've done since is exchange drunken nudes that were deleted quickly. I'm now in a happy relationship and she is focusing on her PhD. The thing is, I've never been in love with her, and as far as I can tell, she's never been in love with me. And there has never been an ache or longing to be with her. Our relationship, outside of the sex and now outside of the memories, is purely like family. That's wild. That's wild. What the That's wild. Whoa. I never told a soul about any of it except the therapist. The therapist is going to need a therapist, because honestly, looking back, I don't have any real regrets. I've considered confessing this to my partner, but she and my cousin get along really well, and I don't want to change that. Why would you want to confess this to anyone? Someone said, take the secret to your grave. Yeah, why? Pour concrete over your grave to make sure it's never dug up. What the hell? Firstly, what's like freaking the hell out of me is that this person has no regrets, which is crazy, because what the and what do you mean? If they had stopped after one point, it would have been okay, because what the hell? Literally, what the hell? I had with my second cousin, and other family members probably know about it. I don't know which one's worse, guys, the first one or this one, but let's read this. I don't know how to feel. I was really drunk and barely remember the night. I don't know how it started. My second cousin, I only remember seeing him twice when I was 10, maybe 10 years old, at a family event. We don't really know each other. Other than that, I have talked to him at family events recently, probably like 10 times last year. Before that, we had not talked to him, seen him. However, we get on really well, and he's a sweetheart, a cuddly person. Well, that's really one way to put it, isn't it? The only thing I really remember is being in bed with him, getting a I skipped something. I skipped the paragraph, guys, and now I'm traumatized. I stayed at my dad's place for the weekend, and my family came over. We were drinking. Eventually, it was just dad's young employee, my two second cousins who are brother and sister, and another cousin that is my cousin's cousin. I understood shit from that, but it's okay. The only thing I really remember is being in bed with him, getting a condom on for him, and guiding him inside me. And then the bed making noise and trying to be quiet. The room I was in was right next to my dad's room. I did not even have a door. It did not even have a door. They were renovating the house. All slept over. My cousin slept in my bed. The next morning, we pretended to be normal. The next day, I talked to my dad's employee and he was asking me how much I remember from last night. I said not much and he was like, do you remember your cousin? And I said yes. I asked him how he knew. He said that me and my cousin were being cuddly in front of everyone. I said he was always like that. Anyways, essentially, I was told that after me and my cousin went to bed, they were still drinking outside. I was told that my cousin went back outside and that he did not have his pants on properly, so they found out that his jeans were on inside out and back to front. My dad's employee said that it was pretty obvious something had happened, and he said that dad's employee, my other second cousin, who is the sister to the cousin I fucked, and their cousin kind of had a bit of a chat, like a surely that did not just happen. So I'm sure his sister knows, and I just remember that I am not sure what he did with the condom. I hope that my dad's partner did not find it or anything, because that will be I'm so worried that my dad's partner knows, because she's a light sleeper and we were right next to her. Yeah, baby, I'm so scared for you too. Like, why would the cousin go back out? Like, stay in. What? Let's get traumatized by this together. I want my mother-in-law. I, male 35, married a younger woman, 26, and her family is pretty lame. The only person who I connected with was her mother. She has always been very nice to me and always had amazing conversations with her. She's 51 and has a great mom body for someone who has a bunch of kids. More importantly, she knows how to make me feel like a man. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure she doesn't want a younger man, or she must be married. We had become super close and began texting inappropriate things. Sweet home Alabama. Oh my god, wait, this continues. We had became super close and began texting inappropriate things. We ended up getting caught before anything physical happened, and I managed to talk to my wife into believing I just did it to make her mother feel good about herself. How stupid is the wife? How stupid is the woman? I lied. I wanted to absolutely, oh my god, I wanted to absolutely rape her mom and still want to daily. The fact that I can't text her dirty things anymore is driving me crazy. This is my confession. There are so many wrong things here. The wrong thing is the man marrying a girl who is 9 years younger than him. The mother-in-law who's initiating in these things too, because even she was going and texting. Obviously that's how they got caught, because both of them were doing the same fucking thing. And him still wanting to do it, and this is like 3 years ago. So I am really hoping that he got divorced to the girl, because that's just wrong. How do these, it actually sounds fake. Some girl gave a BJ behind the stairs and showed me a video of it. Why? Who were you to her? Why? What the? This was middle school, but it's the most insane story I've heard, so I'm telling it anyways. Some kids were haggling another kid. They must have been telling him that he has a micro penis or something. Next thing you know, this kid stands on the top of the lunch table and drops his pants and shows the world his junk. You know what? If I was a guy and if I was bullied for it, I would do that too. Show him my junk, you know? A kid got caught watching porn in class one time. Oh my god, even I have a story. When I was in the 8th grade, there was this weird kid in my class who used to go below the table, like, you know, we had tables, and used to beat his junk. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, guys, that's my Reddit story. This is actually fucking crazy. When I was very young, like 12, and had no access to or internet, I used my crappy Nokia and took a photo of my own butt from an angle where it seemed like a girl's butt and jerked off to it. I kind of missed the times when my ass wasn't covered in hair. Oh, what the hell? I used to draw naked ladies and jerk off to it. We did what we could at the time, lol. What the fuck? I love pulling stray hair out of my ass. What the I would love and go and read more, but I'm ending this video because I am done. But it was fun, okay? And it's really funny knowing that there are crazy ass people out there, because what the I'm ending it here.